Is it just me, or does everybody have leftover ham from Easter? You're tired of having the fried ham and eggs. You've had enough ham sandwiches. So my go-to is making split pea soup. And I'm just going to put some bacon grease in here. I just had made bacon this morning, so I'm using this. But what you do is you just put in a few tablespoons of your regular oil, and I'm cooking it in the Dutch oven, and I have everything lined up here. So here I have a little over a half of a white onion. So we're just gonna put these in, saute them a little bit, and while they're sauteing, I have already pre-cut. I cut 2 medium-sized carrots in nice little sizes. I like chunky split pea soup. And 2 of the red potatoes. They were kind of a little smaller than medium. And I cut up some ham. So that will go in. And on the split peas, they've already been washed and drained and checked for all kinds of things that might be in it. You know, little twigs or little rocks or something. So we'll add those. And this is going to be my favorite soup. Absolutely love it. So we'll let these cook a little bit. Okay, so these onions look really good. So I'm going to add just a little bit of the garlic, probably a half a teaspoon. You could use fresh garlic and chop it up real fine. And we stir this, and I'm just going to add a tiny bit of salt because the ham is salty. We can always add salt later on, and some nice black pepper. Get this all stirred up, and then we're going to add the carrots, the potatoes, and the ham. All of this goes in. So for the liquid, I'm using beef broth, and it's a 4-cup box of it. And if you don't have beef and you have chicken, use that. If you don't have either, just use plain water. I just like the flavor of the beef. Okay, so this is starting to come to a soft boil, so I'm going to add the split peas now. Okay, so I'm going to let this just simmer until the potatoes and the carrots are all done and the peas are nice and soft. And then, you know, you just kind of take your spoon and we'll just kind of mush them around. And we will have some fantastic split pea. So it probably take about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And taste test it in between, see if it needs more salt. So this is just kind of just let it do its thing. And we'll see when it's done. Okay, this yummy split pea I have been cooking on the simmer for an hour and a half. Oh boy, look at this. Nice and chunky. And the split peas are all nice and soft. The potatoes are done. The carrots, everything. And I love it when it's all nice and chunky, just like this. So we are ready to eat. This is just going to be so good. And this is when, if you need some salt, you add it, you know, to your liking. Doesn't that look great? So I hope that you will try this if you have leftover ham, or even if you don't have leftover ham. Just have anything that you have in the refrigerator that you use maybe for ham sandwiches. Anything could be added. I remember one time I had leftover kielbasa, and that's what I used in the split pea, and it was so good. Well, thanks for coming into my kitchen, And I hope that you do try this. And we'll see you next time.